Okay, for my job, I'm Chan Jia Yao. Is a web developer. Is going to do the hosting part, like register a free domain on a free domain website and install the CMS inside the domain. So I'm going to present to you how I'm going to do the hosting part and also how to install the CMS inside the domain and also display the database. Okay. Okay. Now is the part of going to explain how our web hosting is do. The website that we use is a freehost.com. First, we log in. Okay. Normally there is a empty and we need to create a new account from here. This account is not mean the user account, it's mean your website or we call it domain. The username and also create the when to create. So we press manage. Okay, after we press manage, it will show all the details like the username, status, main domain, builder created, and created on. And this is FTP, DNS, cross and password. After this, we click the control panel. It will go to the C panel. It will wait some time. Okay, now we on the C panel part. For this, we can choose or review our database from here. And I'm going to click. I will redirect to another page. And how we install the CMS inside our domain is click here, the plus apps installer. Here, it will redirect to another page to install the CMS. Okay, and here is the database for our domain. For the open card they are installed, they will show the database name, the domain IP address, and then that's all for the database.
Selamat sejahtera, Doctor. Now I would like to present the admin side of our website. And this is the OpenCart dashboard. And here we can see the total orders and the total sales and total customer. And this is the latest order, and we can see the customer status, complete or pending. And for the category part, here we can create the main category and the subcategory and the product part. We able to add the product name and the image, also the price and the quantity. And for the banner, this is the part that we able to edit the slideshow. The slideshow purpose is to promote our product, so it will show on customer side. Then for the filter, we have one filter group for the earrings. This is the shape of the earrings, like star shape, love shape, and the flower shape. And for the customer group, we have two customer group, which are adult and the teens. And we set up two customer group is convenience is make and convenience for us to analyze the customer group. Then for the coupon, we have 3 coupon type, which are 10% discount, 5 ringgit discount, and the free shipping. So now I would like to show the security implementation. We have been implemented 3 methods of the security in our OpenCart website. So first is the SSL. Okay, we have used SSL, then we choose the option of yes. Why we select the SSL? Because SSL is important to protect our website data. Then the data will be encrypted and prevent any spoofing action from the attackers. Okay, and next security implementation is the fraud detection. Now I will show. Okay, this is the MaxMind anti-fraud. And first, we need to install the extension and register the account from the official website MaxMind for getting a legal fraud detection license key. So this is what I apply for the license key. And MaxMind system is the type of fraud detection for detecting and analyzing IP address that had visited our business online website. And fraud detection is focused on online transaction. Before starting the online transaction, fraud detection will be analyzing the origin IP address, high-risk email, and the proxy. So the fraudster would unable to make an order or do another malicious thing to the storefront and through the online transaction. So for the next security implementation is the CAPTCHA. So first we need to install the basic CAPTCHA inside the extension, and the basic CAPTCHA is a type of safety tools that is used to authenticate users' identity, whether they are human or robot, by require user to insert a line of words that combine a series of numbers and letters. So as we can see, we have installed already. Then we need to go to the setting. And so we apply the CAPTCHA on the register page. So it will show on the user side. Okay, so that's all for the admin side.
Okay, here is the main interface for the register account. For the new user, they are required to fill in some of the information in order to creating for their own account. Okay, the user is is needed to fill in some of the information such as the personal detail, the address detail, as well as the password, as well as the new status. Okay, I'm going to demo for one time for the registering account. For example, I'm choosing Lim, and then Lim Sim Jo, and then email is simjolim gmail.com, and then telephone, and then the fax number is not necessary, and the company also can just skip it, and then the address is very important. For example, I'm choosing Nombo, this one, and then for the city is Alosta, postcode is this one, country this one, and then come with the region and state. Okay, and then come for the password, the user can choose for their preferring password, such as mine one is this one. Okay, after this, the user is needed to choose either one, whether they want to subscribe for our online store to receiving for the latest information such as the promotions, such as the what is the cheapest item that we're going to sell, as well as they can receiving what is the event that our online store is going to conduct, such as the flash sales, okay, and so on. After this, the user need to proceed to the last security part, which is the CAPTCHA. Okay, the user is needed to fill in the CAPTCHA information in order to ensure for the security for their authentication, and also to ensure for our online store. Okay, for this case, the CAPTCHA is ODOCEC. ODOCEC. After this, I think it's O. Capital O. ODO. Okay, CEC, and then choose to the private policy and continue. Oh yeah, so we can see that the security is going to be enhanced by our online store while the user is inserting long CAPTCHA. So they needed to enter again for the CAPTCHA. For this case, the CAPTCHA is CF59E4, CF59E4. Okay, you can see that our online store was showing your account has been created, and then the user can choose to continue for accessing into our online store. Okay, and then the system will pop out whether you are the new customer and returning customer, and then the user can just directly enter with their registering information, and they can proceed to our homepage. Hi, I'm going to show about what is the functionality and features that is provided from our super fancy beauty store when user accessing into our online store. Okay, first of all, there is the homepage interface for our online store. As you can see that there is a top navigation bar is provided by us that showing what is the item that is totally selling by us, such as the eye wash, facial mask, this tip, and then the user can choose to view inside the groups, and then there is count with the subcategory group. Okay, after this, there is some of the advertisement images is being published from our online store in order to draw some of the attentions of the user in order to purchasing for our product. Okay, and then come with some of the features. Those are the items that we selling through our online store, and then user can choose to add to chart as well as add to their wish list, and then they also can compare for this product also. Okay, when I clicking inside for our item, which is the facial mask, as you can see that there are some of the features is being provided, such as the descriptions, some of the feature descriptions, and then what is the total amount is provided, what is the total amount, what is the total gram. If like example for earring, we are also like providing what is the total total dimensions for the product. And then for this case facial mask, we also like providing how many pieces is provided in each of the boxes of the mask, and then come with the price of the product and also the product name, and also with the reward points. Okay, when a user is purchasing a minimum one of it, they can able to gain for 100 reward points for each of the purchasing. Okay, after this, the user can also use to select for their preferred quantity. For let's say the quantity is 1, they can able to add to chart, and then they also can able to like giving some of the review, which is this part. Okay, when they are writing a review, the review was directly sent to the administrator part, and then the administrator will for the review and take some of the action when it is needed. Okay, after this, when we added the chart, okay, here is an open chart like showing that this item is already adding successfully in their shopping chart. Okay, after this, they also can choose like another like lipstick. Okay, here is some of the example that we selling for this under this category, which is the lipstick, and then user can also use to add to chart, add to their wish list, and also compare for this product. Okay, okay, here is we for our online store, we also providing some of the promotions in order for the user to having some of the benefit when they purchase to our product. For example, as we can see that the before price is 15 ringgit, but after the promotions, the price is changed to 12 ringgit. Then the attention of the user can be able to draw into the promotions, and it is able to increase our sales through our online store. Okay, after this, they also can choose like other category. Okay, when they want to check out from the shopping chart, there is some of the information that needed for the user to fill in. Okay, here is some of the step that when the user is choose to check out and having the transactions for our purchasing product. First of all, the user is needed to fill in some of the step. Okay, for the second step is needed for the user to fill in their existing address for the building details. Okay, for this case, I'm choosing this one, and then the user can also use to choose for the new address. While comparing with the existing registering address. And then for the step 3, there is the building detail. Okay, also can choose for the address. After completing for the above 3 steps, the user can choose to choose for the choices for the preferred shipping method for the step 4. Okay, example for our online store, we are providing CityLink, freight rate, and then pick up. For example, I want to choose for the CityLink. Okay. Okay, then come with the adding comment. The user can choose to adding comment about the order, or they can choose to not mention any of the comment, and they can clicking continue. Okay, here is come with the payment method for the step 5. The user can choose for the preferred method such as the check, money order, as well as the cash on delivery. After this, you can choose to agree to a terms and conditions, and then come with the last step, which is the confirm order. Okay, here is the receipt that is provided for our online store, which to ensure the list of the item is totally correct before the user choose to check out for their transactions. And then there is a check and money order instruction is provided from our online store too, in order to let the user know where is the exactly address in order to billing for their purchasing item, and then who is the person is going to shipping for the item. After this, they can confirm for the order. And then our online store will pop out a message your order has been placed. After this, the user can choose to continue to purchasing from our item, or they can directly choose to log out from their account. If they like to choose to continue for our online store, for viewing to our online store, they can just directly by clicking continue, and they can back to the homepage for our online store. Okay, there is two things I need to mention about from our specialty for our super fancy beauty store. As example, for the promotion part, we are like providing like a filter sorting to enable for the user to easily to sort the item much easier. Example, for the promotion part, we are like setting the sorting by the default by the need A to Z, which means the item will be arranging from ascending order to descending order, and the vice versa. And then also the price, which is from the high price to the from the low price to the high price, and then vice versa, as well as the rating, highest to the lowest or lowest to the highest, and then come with the model. Okay, which is much easier for the user to selecting for their preferred item. And then the second specialty I want to mention is about our structural for our super fancy beauty store. For our online store, we are using the hierarchy structural, which means our system will be organized in more nicely, which is there is no so much complicated and messy structural, which the user will like this will like looking like why the online store is look like so complicated. But no, but our online store we are using the hierarchy structure, which means there is a category and then come with the subcategory, which is much easier to user to accessing through our online store. Okay, after this, they can, okay, as you can see that there is some of the submenu that is offered from the my account, which is the order history, transactions, download and lockout. I will explain in detail for the next review. Okay, and then they also can use to view for their wish list and the shopping chart. After this, I'm going to check for the order history. Okay, as you can see that there is the order history that is assigned by me as a user, Lin Joey, and then our online store will showing what is the quantity for the selected product as well as the status, and what is the total amount for the selected item, and then come with the date added, which when is the item is being purchased and being undergo checkout from the user. Okay, after this, the user can also to view for another functionality such as my account, edit account, password, address book, and the others features. Okay. Besides from the order history, our user can also view for the other features such as my account, edit account, password, address book, wish list, order history, download, recurring payments, reward points, return, transaction, newsletter, and logout. Okay, for the my account, the user is able to edit for their account information as well as to change the password. And then for the address book, the user can just directly to update for their latest address, and then our online store will automatically updating the current address for the next time billing details. Okay, for the address book, our user can choose to edit or delete for the address. Example, to edit, okay, here is the information that user can choose to update. Example, I want to choose the number into number 100, and then I choose to continue. Okay, our online store system will showing your address have been successfully updated. Okay, and then this address book entry will be used for the next billing details. Okay, after this, I will also going to explain about the reward points. For this case, the user is not gaining any of the reward points, But some of the items that we provided is having reward point and is able for user to redeem. And then if there is a reward point, the user can use to redeem for the reward point for next time purchasement, which is can be much which is having a much promotion pricing compared to the others user which is not having any of the reward points. And then for the recurring payment, this user is don't have any of the recurring payment. For example, if there is a user cannot afford for their payment, they can choose to proceed to the recurring payment. Okay, for the returns, if the customer is like not satisfied with the item received, they can choose to assigning to the returns, and then our administrator will receiving the informations about whether what is the conditions. Is it there is some of the brokerage? Is it we are sending only for the item, and then our administrator will taking some actions to resolve for this problem. And then for the transactions is about for the transaction payment, and then come with the newsletter. Our user can choose to continue to subscribe for our online store, or they can choose to stopping to subscribe for our online store. They can just directly to choose yes or no, and then press continue. And then our administrator part will receive, okay, this user is don't want to receive any of the subscriptions details, and then we will stop sending some of the informations about our latest promotions. Okay, after this, our user can just choose to log out from our online store. Okay, here is the main interface that showing account logout. And then our online store also giving some of the instructions. You have been logged off from your account. It is now safe to leave the computer. Your shopping cart has been saved. The item inside it will be restored whenever you log back into your account.
My name is Lam Hong Yu, so I will continue the presentation with the flowchart and the module. Okay, so the module inside in this website is we have the login, homepage, the product page, my account, and contact us. Okay. So basically the flowchart start with the authorization of the user. So if the user is a new user, they need to register first before the login. Okay, so once the login authorization is successfully, the user can see the home page, which consists of product, my account, and contact us. In the product, the user just simply choose the type of product they wanted, like they can filter whatever lah. Okay, next is the once they choose the type of product already, they can add to chat or write review. So first we'll talk about the add to chat. Okay, so once the product is add to chat, you can proceed to payment. But before the payment, if the customer got any like discount coupon, they can enter the coupon code first before checkout. Okay, so during checkout, the user is required to input all the details required. Then once the payment is confirmed, the checkout is successfully. Right. As for the review, the user need to write the review based on typing. Okay, so then they can rate the product from 1 to 5 to bad or good like that. Okay, then the user can simply just submit the review. Alright, so in my account, the user is able to change the password, edit details, and view all the history. For contact us, inside got the contact form, so the user can ask for any inquiries over there through submitting the contact form lah. So that's all for the user side. We will continue with the admin side. Okay, so same goes to the user as well. They need to log in for the authorization, but we will proceed to the dashboard later on. Okay, so in the dashboard it's considered as homepage as well lah, but it's for admin one. Okay, so next will be the 7 module, which are category, product, layout, banner, order, customers, and sales report. Okay, in categories you can edit category, add category, and delete category. So for the edit and add category, to input the data required lah, and save respectively like that. Okay, as for the order, as for the delete, you just simply need to click the delete button only, and the confirmation like that. Okay, as for product and the layout is the same idea lah. Both of these can do the edit, add product, and delete like that. As for the banner, you can edit the banner through adding image and also adding the descriptions. So, and the last step will be the add new like successfully add new image in the banner. Okay. For the order here, first you can edit the order and input the data required and save order. So this order is based on the customer's order. Okay, so in the customer page, the admin also able to edit the customer details, like they save it, then the admin also can log in as the customer. Like admin can use the customer account to check any activity lah, to check the activities like that. Okay, so for the sales report, so basically admin can build a total sales report as well. Okay, so that's all for the admin side, and that's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, so in conclusion, OpenCart content management system bring a lot of advantages in organizing an e-commerce website. Though advantages are such as ease of maintenance, automation of updating, the efficiency of cost, as well as providing a variety of the features which are out of box in structuring our e-commerce website. Besides, this CMS software is an open software which its installation is also much easier and come with extendable functionalities. And that's all for our presentation. Thank you.